Hi, Mr. Andrew here, and today we're going to work a couple example problems in the multiplication of decimals. So here, one thing that we had to keep in mind when we were adding and subtracting was we had to have the decimals lined up. For multiplication and later division, that is not necessary. So here, it's just coincidence that these decimals lined up. That is not necessary. And over here, we have 1.567 times 4, and the decimals aren't lined up there. In fact, 4 doesn't even have a decimal written in. So one consideration we have to make is we just have to treat them like normal. It does not matter if the decimals lined up. Now the way we go about multiplying decimals is that we just treat them like whole numbers. We just treat them to be like whole numbers, and then we add in decimal spaces later. So here for the first one, I have a 6 times a 3 would be 18. 6 times 5 would be 30, plus 1 is 31. 6 times 2 is 12, plus 3 is 15. So again, we just multiply like we would normally. Now the rest of the numbers here are just zeros, so that would not affect anything. But right now, I have to put in my decimal spot. So I say I have 2 decimals here. I have 2 decimals here. So altogether, I have 4 decimals. That means I bring it in from, instead of behind the 8, I bring it in 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 4 numbers now in the decimal spot, just how there's 4 decimal places up here. And just for neatness, I'm going to put a 0 in the ones place. Now here for the next one, we have 1.567, or 1 in 567 thousandths, times 4. So we just go about how we would normally do this if it didn't have a decimal point. So here 4 times 7 is 28. So I carry the 2. 4 times 6 is 24, plus 2 is 26. Carry the 2 again. 4 times 5 is 20, plus 2 is 22. So again, we carry a 2. And then 4 times 1 is 4, plus 2 is 6. So 6.268. I place the decimal point here because I have 1, 2, 3 decimal places here. And I have 1, 2, 3 decimal places here. So again, we have to match up the number of decimal places in total of the numbers being added together. In this case, we had 3 from the first number and none from the second. Okay? If you have any questions, don't hesitate to email me. Hope this helped.